Hi, boys and girls of the Peanut Gallery. It's Dr. J streaming live from Long Island, New York, where it's been an absolutely glorious day in the 60s today. 60s, February. I'll take it. It's a little confusing. It's a little confusing to all of us, I think. But I'm happy that it was sunny and warm. I was able to get out, take a little walk, try to shake off this cold that's been with me for almost a week now. I think they say that a cold lasts 7 days, or if not, that it would last about a week. Yeah. Those of you old enough to remember Howdy Doody, that was my introduction, boys and girls of the Peanut Gallery. Anyway, Howdy Doody was a, like a kid show that I used to watch when I was a kid. That's a long time ago. But I'm still a kid at heart. I still remember the kid at 5 years old riding his tricycle. And I'm just a kid at heart playing the market. I'm looking at the market on a daily basis and I'm smiling. The kid inside of me is smiling because Dr. J has it right, or so far has it right. We've been doing exactly what I said we'd be doing. We're in a Zoom channel on the Dow. It continues to regain lost territory, and I'm still convinced that it will make new highs very, very soon. Amazon.com is one of my favorite FANG stocks, but it's kind of stuck in the muck. It's trading exactly in the middle of its nearly 7-month trading range. And I'll show you that, in fact, the middle of the range is the middle of the candle that it made today. So we'll look at Amazon.com. We're going to look at Apple, which has been trading above its 50-day for 5 days now. Say hallelujah. Of course, Amazon has been trading above its 50-day for 21 days, 21 trading days, since the 7th of January. So Amazon is relatively stronger than Apple, but right now Apple has a Momo, and Amazon is pausing to catch its breath. What else are we looking at today? We looked at Kronos and ACB, so today we're going to look at, that was yesterday, today we're going to look at tlry. I think tlry might be the buy of the 4 big pot stocks. The buy right now might be tlry. Dr. J took a little off the top yesterday and today on his Kronos position. It's always fun to ring the cash register, but it was just a little off the top, kind of like when you go in for a haircut and you ask the barber for a trim. So there's still more Kronos in my portfolio. And just like I still have more hair on my head, thank God. What else? All right, we're also going to look at XXII for a second time in a few weeks. I kind of pointed that out to you at about $1.25. I think it closed today at $1.30. But I like that one. I bought into it at about $1.25. And we're going to round it out with looking at sesn, SESN, a tiny little biotech with a mighty little punch over the last few weeks. It run from 66 pennies to 82 pennies. We pointed that one out about 10 days ago at 76 cents after it had made that first little spurt, came back down to about 70 cents and made a beautiful run to 82 cents today. I know we're playing with nickels and dimes, but that's the name of the game when you're playing with penny stocks. It's one that's interesting. I like the CEO. I like the prospects for the use of its bladder cancer drug. Even though it has limited role, I think it has a role and could be approved down the road. So I like the action in it. I like it from the point of view of the chart, more so than the fundamentals. The fundamentals are okay. Let's take a look at all of these. As always, do your own due diligence. My opinions are strictly my own and do not constitute investment advice. I want to thank you all for giving me lots of thumbs up recently. The last few video blogs, you've been giving Dr. J thumbs up, and it warms the cockles of my heart. I do appreciate being liked. So keep those thumbs up coming. Also, there's been a little spurt of subscribers to my channel, and keep that up. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Little light on the comments. I like the comments. I got some really good comments. A really good one on Geron from Mike. I forgot your last name. Sorry, Mike. But it's worth even watching the video, yesterday's video, just to see Mike's comment. Very nice comment, Mike. I also get some really good comments from Greg and a whole bunch of people. Ross, and I'm forgetting people. Shlomo, where have you been lately? All right, keep those comments coming, all right? I get to know you guys that way. And what else? That's about it. Let's get started, okay? We'll try to do this quickly. I'm sharing screen. Hopefully that worked okay. We'll do them from left to right, Apple first. Remember in yesterday's vlog or Friday's vlog, I said 172 is the resistance. We take that out, we're going to go to 185. Well, we took it out today. We closed well above 172. I mean, not that well above, but 2 points above. So I think what I said the other day is I'm going to stick to that. I think we're going to head towards that 185 mark over the next week or two. So I'm very bullish on Apple. I think we start taking out those lower highs. I think we're going to take them out one by one with higher highs. Apple is in my buy list. And of course, I own it. I bought it back at 152. Amazon.com. I own some Amazon from the 1400s when it broke 1700 and didn't take profits. I felt a little silly when it went all the way back down to almost 1600. I'm feeling a little less silly now as it come back to the midpoint line of its trading channel, which is defined between 1590 on the low end, 1715 on the upper end. I drew the midpoint right here at 1650, which happens to be the midpoint of this candle. The low was 42, the high 65. So 50 is right about the midpoint of that candle. So what does that mean for Amazon? Well, it means it's going to get there, but it's going to get there a little slower. As I said in my introductory remarks, it's slowed down. It's kind of paused here, but I think it's going to regain its traction and start zooming up and break that 1715 mark. I mean, we've been above the 50-day since all the way back here on 12/4. That's a long time already. So we've been above the 50-day moving average. The bulls are in. No, that's not true. We've been above since 1-3. Still good. 1-7. Finally, I got it right. The 7th of January. So 21 trading days above the 50-day. We can say that the bulls are in control. That alone, is a fairly easy statement to make. But now I'm holding my position and will probably sell off a little, as I said before, as it approaches the 1780 twin peak, double top. Amazon.com, I like it. I just don't like it as much as Apple right now. The Dow Jones Industrial Averages up again, djia, yay, yay, yay. I said Zoom channels, sis, boom, ba. There we go. Another day of green, another day up in the Zoom channel. I call it a Zoom channel because it's in a tight channel and it's very sharp ascending channel. What else you want to call it? I mean, you can call it a lot of things, but I think this high is going to be taken out, the 12-3 high of 25,980. So I said that yesterday, I'm saying it again. There's not much more to say. Sis, boom, ba, let's go down. SESN. I talked about this in my introductory remarks. I love the candle we turned in today. It's not a huge candle, but it's relatively huge compared to the previous 10 days, and it's practically full to the brim. It made new highs, a higher high from the 125 high of 77.50 cents. It's doing very nicely. So when a stock is doing this nicely, I don't question why. I'm just happy. XXii. This one is being sued by a million lawyers, vultures. I don't mean that lawyers are vultures, but these law firms that prey on vulnerable companies. I think this is the case with 22nd Century Group, a boutique tobacco company / marijuana play. I like the candle it turned in today above the descending trend line. It's really been performing. It's really been showing this triangle performance. Breaking out of the triangle to the upside is a very good sign. If we take out the high of this very big green candle, we'll be off to the races again. And that's only 235. We're only a nickel away from that top. We go above that, I think there's very good chance this one will make a very nice run. So I took a position, as I said earlier, at 2.25. So at 227, I don't really remember. Tlry, I bought back in the 70s. Not doing phenomenal, like I'm doing in Kronos, like I'm doing in ACB. I did take a small position though, and I think I might add to this position, especially if it continues to fill in this triangle of between the descending and the horizontal. So the descending trend line taking it down, the horizontal offering support at about 170. So, if it looks like it's filling this in, I think I'll be a buyer. I think it breaks to the upside by the time it breaks out. Might be around the middle of February. But I see a nice run. I think we could take out the 106 that we hit back in January 14. So I might like Tlry the best out of CGC, Kronos, and ACB. Right now, I'm thinking I like Tilray the best. That could change. So that's my whole story in a nutshell. Sorry if I didn't have more energy, but clearing my throat, getting rid of the the sore throat type thing, shaking off the cold. So that sapped my energy a little bit, but don't let it fool you. Dr. J is very bullish. Just because I'm not energetic tonight doesn't mean I'm not bullish. I'm very bullish. Um, Even though um, I wasn't in a very loud voice today, I'm very enthusiastic about the stock market, the Dow, Amazon, Apple, the rest of the FANGs. I think the pot stocks are going to take a little breather here, and nothing serious, just a little breather. And I like the biotechs as a group. I think it's their turn. I think there will be a rotation into the small cap biotechs. And I think before this bull market ends, we're going to have a nice rally in biotechnology, in particular in some of the ones that Dr. J owns, and that'll make me very happy. Hasta luego. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to try to put a little G up here or whatever it is, a little subscribe button. You have your cursor over it. I'd appreciate that very much. Don't forget to like me. I like you. Hasta luego. Shalom. Sayonara. Ciao. Au revoir. What more can I say? This has been Dr. J, broadcasting live from Long Island.